Well, as you can hear, we are here at Aries Firearms Training Facility here in Leesburg, Florida, one of the largest outdoor fire range here in Lake County. And we're taking you around the park, meeting some of the owners here. Trae, he's a wonderful guy. I'll be showing you around the facility as well, and we're going to be taking some shooting here. They also do ammunition. They also do firearm rentals. So let's go ahead and see what we can see, and hopefully you can visit. We are here at one of the personal beams or berms that they have here at Aries. Now, I'm going to post all of the rates that they have here for the rentals or your daily and also your membership. But look at this. They have tires around. They got high enough berm so your ammo won't fly over. But over that, they have, I want to say, 800 to 900 acres of land over here. Now, I talked to Trae. We're going to speak to him a little bit later. He's going to show us a couple of things that's going to be going down in the future for Aries. But if you want to get on your outdoor shooting or your more tactical shooting, they have barrels that you can use. You can rent multiple stands so you can set up multiple targets. You can literally be here, almost out here all day. I'm gonna have all the personal information as far as hours of operation on the screen as well. But look at this. Great facility. You have your long range, you have your short range. Now, I'm gonna show you, they also have personal training classes down here as well. You can do your concealed training. All right, so I was just introduced to a really good trainer here, according to Trae. Go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is John Einoff. My company is Paladin Response. Specialize in tactical training. Obviously an ex-military background. I used to be Navy 2nd, Ranger qualified, and I spent about 3.5 years over in Kabul, got a quick reaction force over there. So obviously a lot of things that are going on in current events are pretty close to home. That's my background. So about 5 years of combat time. I've done 10 deployments in total between Iraq and Afghanistan.
Okay.
So I spent a lot of time working with a lot of different types of units, you know, especially in contracting. The great thing about that is you get to work with everybody from Green Berets to SEALs, Rangers, Force Recon, PJs. So you get a really good diagnosis of what everybody does out there and kind of see what works, what doesn't. And my specialty I've always found is I was one of the head instructors overseas for CQB, active shooter response, hostage rescue.
Now, earlier he was training in the next beam next to me. Now, he was doing a personal training, I'm assuming?
Yes, it's a basic handgun.
Basic handgun. Now, how often do you train or all 3 classes?
I work 7 days a week.
Okay.
So, with me not being able to go overseas anymore, this is kind of my sanctuary. If I wouldn't have found this place, I don't know where I'd be right now. So, I really love being on the range. I love training people. It's obviously it's something I miss. Outside of being operational and doing ops, you know, I miss training, training with their soldiers and training people. So it's a natural fit to come out here in the civilian world, especially with everybody buying so many guns. I've had clients come out with, eight different carbines, and only 7 of them are gonna, some of them don't even work correctly. You know what I mean? So, I try to offer as much as possible, but obviously with a new company, I kind of tend to do a lot more personal one-on-ones just because of the nature of not being able to advertise a giant class yet. Been in business for about 8 months doing the company, so I've got some pretty good Google reviews. If you go on my website, paladinresponse.com, you'll kind of see the gamut of people I even served with the ex-military went on there and put my bio, or put things that I've done with them and stuff. So
I'll leave all this information in the review. So if you want some extra hands-on training, I'll go ahead and link them in there so you can get a connection with them. Now, other than the personal basic handgun, what other offers or classes do you?
I do obviously the CCW class through the USCCA, so that's kind of like my entry-level course to get people, through, and that's concentrated on the legal aspects of what you can and can't do. But as far as my actual core courses that I've developed, I do basic handgun, defensive handgun, tactical handgun, and I have 3 different carbine courses. I have a basic introductory course, and then I have 2 different progressive rifle courses depending on what you're going for. Everything from shooting from barricaded positions to moving and shooting. You pretty much name it, and we're going to be doing it in that course. So,
all right.
And a shotgun course coming soon. And I'm also looking to do, hopefully in the next couple months, a car shoot out on the instructor range where people can actually learn how to shoot through their windshield, the different nuances of that. If you were to get, you know, the riots and stuff that kind of brought a lot of this to mind, is what if you do have to protect your family through your vehicle
while on the road.
If you've never done it, trust me, you're probably not going to fire through that windshield. So that's something that we're looking at putting together.
All right, well, hopefully, depending on how everything goes, and once you get the classes started, we'll link up. And
absolutely.
We'll get some out there.
Absolutely. You're getting a much more robust training out here than what we're going to experience at a shoot straight or Orlando Shooting Sports. And you're also going to have someone like Trae here that owns this place. When he walks by, he has trust in the instructors that he's putting out here that allow him to do classes. So you're not going to be getting yelled at by some random person because you're making a mistake. You know, that's what we're here for as the instructors. You're not just paying for our knowledge, you're also paying for us to keep the range safe and to keep you safe while you're actually training too as well.
So all you new gun owners out there, please get training. Some of y'all need it, and it shows.
Don't hoard ammo. If you have 5,000 rounds, you might want to go shoot some ammo because the only thing you're accomplishing is giving the bad guy 5,000 rounds if you don't know how to use that.
Yeah, and if you do come out to the range, and you probably heard it, don't just ramble off your shots like that. Conserve it, shoot better, do it.
That is a big focus, I will tell you, with my courses right now, is with the ammo like it is. You see a lot of these tactical instructors, or the celebrity ones, that if you will, you know, nothing against them, they have great training, but they're wanting you to shoot 1,800 to 2,000 rounds on a basic handgun.
Yeah.
That's probably not going to happen in today's financial economy and different things that's going on with inflation, price of ammo, etc. So a lot of what I'm constantly doing is reevaluating my programs and how we're approaching ammo, and then really I'm trying to get as much done as possible with as little ammo as possible, because a lot of what's going to get you better is dry fire at the end of the day. So the mixture of coming out here in your initial course and being able to live fire, but understanding what you can do from a dry fire perspective to actually become a better shooter down the road and save yourself a lot of heartache and a lot of money and a lot of time, being able to do a lot of the core things like reloads, racking, understanding trigger slack and your trigger wall, all can be done from a dry fire perspective. You don't need to go shoot 10,000 rounds of ammo to learn some of the basic mechanics and basic operations of your gun.
Sounds like he's been doing this longer than 8 months, people.
Yeah.
Well, as far as the operationals of business. Well, I appreciate you spending your time with me again and doing this interview.
Awesome.
Now, before you go, what are you carrying?
I am carrying right now, I carry a 19 primarily on a daily basis, and I carry a 43 for concealed carry.
There you go.
But I'll tell you what, after some of my clients, the P365X is what I am moving to. It is amazing. So
that was a great shout out. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And again, I'll put all his information in the bio below. Again, I'll try to find you on Instagram. Do you have an Instagram?
Yes, I do.
All right, we'll link all that information, and then we'll hopefully see you in class.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Have a nice day. We are here with the owner, the founder, Trae. Now, this has been his project from the ground up. Came with a lot of, let's say, bumps from the county because they don't like the pew pew. So Trae, how long have you been doing this?
About 12 years. Officially, it's been about 2 years with the county approval.
Nice. Now, as you can see, this is a fully outdoor facility. Do you have any plans on expansion?
Yeah, we have a trap range going in. That's 50 acres. We also have 2 6,000 square foot buildings with bathrooms and showers, classrooms that are going up to help instructors out. Obviously, I want to be in the AC. We're in Florida. So
yeah, as you can see, it's hot.
And I have an office also.
Okay. Now, can you go over the memberships and your fees?
Sure, we have memberships that range from $300 up to $900. They vary in the amount of the capability to do different stuff on the range. The basic one gets you on the main range anytime we're open. Obviously, the more advanced one pretty much gets you pretty much everything at the facility. You get the reserve time, etc., etc. We do have an hourly rate too. You can just come pay by the hour and shoot and see if you like the range. If you like it, then you get a membership. If you don't like it, you can pay by the hour or never come back. So it's up to you.
Now, as I said earlier, I showed you all the banners of all the trainers here that come here. Now, fully, how many trainers do you think come here on a daily basis?
And it varies. Depends on the season. I probably have about 20 or 30, maybe even up to 40 trainers that come in and out. You know, we get guys come here for a while and then they move somewhere else, or they move out of the state, or they go back to contracting, or whatever they do. So they come in and come out, but we do have quite a diverse group of instructors that come out here and train.
I see that you already got your kit on. What are you carrying?
I'm carrying a Legion X5.
Now, do you prefer ARs or over pistols, or prefer a pistol?
Well, I prefer pistols because it's more than likely what I'm be using. Obviously, it's easier to carry. I do keep a full-size rifle on site for in case I have a problem. But the pistol more likely be what I grab. It's on me at all times, plus med kit, things like that. I carry more stuff than I normally would because I deal with the range. If he has a problem with the firearm, I have a nice little tool carrier to help me out, you know, things like that.
Now, he also carries one of my favorite branded companies. He also carries a Wilder tactical belt, as you see right there, as do I. Now, what else do you offer here at the range? I know you offer ammo and gun rentals.
That's correct.
Okay. Anything that you plan on offering more?
Yeah, when we have the building built, we're gonna offer optics, things like that. We sell ammo out here. Of course, you've already mentioned that. I'm not selling guns out here. There's gun stores all around me. I respect the boundary between me and a gun store. Maybe I'll sell like a shotgun, do a transfer, but I'm not really gonna become a gun store. But we'll sell everything else. Scopes, optics, blades. I'm gonna probably have a company come in and do blades, things like that. Hearing protection, eyes, you know, anything you would need at the range, even like staplers, thumbtacks, anything you need at the range, we're gonna sell inside the store. And that way, I forgot my stapler. I hear it all the time. Oh my God, I forgot my stapler.
Yeah, it's a very common.
I go, here, use mine, but they usually break it, and after a couple months, I have to buy a new stapler. So we're probably gonna start selling them.
Oh God. On your facility, as you can see, Trae is open carrying while he's on the facility. Do you prefer that you let your members open carry?
Yeah, I do. I prefer that. Makes them a little bit more comfortable with the gun, and they're able to get used to having it versus all of a sudden I'm concealed carrying. I never had a gun before. It kind of works into that. If somebody comes out to rob me, I know all my members are going to be carrying guns, so it makes it user friendly. Obviously, we have some constrictions with it. It has to stay in a holster unless you're on the line. You can draw and shoot on the line, things like that, but we want your gun to be holstered the whole time you're off the line. So we do have rules with it too. It doesn't just come as I'm going to just carry it and do whatever I want.
Now, that is a pro when it comes to the outdoor range and indoor range. They don't let you draw from a holster depending on usually most indoor range, but I know that I've been to a few of them, they don't let you do it. So you actually can get that practice while you're out on the range, drawing from your holster or concealment if you like that. Now, my last video, you saw that it was a bigger field. That's on the other side of the facility. That's more for like the larger classes, is that correct?
Yeah, that's our instructor range. It's 10 acres, it's bermed in. Allows the instructor to come in and do car drills, anything he wants to do, whatever the instructor is. Every instructor is different. We also have smaller ranges for instructors too. If it's 1 or 2 people, he'll come use a smaller range to save money. If he's got a 10-person class, we're gonna put him on the larger range and let him roll out there.
Now, as far as large classes, you said that you do like the car drills. Who provides the car?
We have a car over there we use.
Oh, okay. So I appreciate you doing this interview with us. This is a great facility again. I'm gonna have all the information down in the link below or on the screen. Trae, I appreciate you coming out, letting me join.
Come on, man, anytime, bro.
This is family right here. Y'all come out and visit. This is the Aries Training Firearms Facility in Leesburg, Florida. Have a nice day.